Good morning. Today is another day of transit equitability for the state of Oregon. My name is Parker Schmidt. Me llamo Parker Schmidt. My pronouns are he/him. Mis pronombres son él/usted. Este video es solo en inglés. Lo siento. Today, I'm gonna represent something for the state of Oregon, for our state legislators, for our state senators, and for my state people that look out for me. Senator Deb Patterson, Representative Paul Evans, or as I like to call him, Paul. Today, I'm in Salem, Oregon. Pretty smoky day today. And I'm walking to my local bus stop, the Chariots Route 21. Today, I'm gonna ride all the way up to Tigard, Oregon to represent something for the state of Oregon. To say, what can we do better? What can be done? And what I can do for the state of Oregon. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We're gonna enjoy this smoky, apocalyptic day. And we're gonna see what we can do. And I'll show you how people in Salem can get to Wilsonville, Tigard, Tualatin, without having to ride Amtrak, to buy point, or to have to rely on Flixbus. Come along with me. Please enjoy my journey. And please look out for people like me. We have voices, we matter, and we need a future that is equitable for all of us. We can see, we just live in Strodersville. We live with Strodes, and we live along a 4-lane road that the city of Salem, they aren't serving us well enough. And I can't hear myself talk. We have cars zipping past us going maybe 40 miles an hour down a 4-lane road, 5-lane road. And I think about it, and I think about, look at this stop, look at this bus stop. Nothing. We have no lifetime tracking. We have no shelter, and it's hot. We don't have trees. We don't have methods to cool us as riders. And this is hostile. This is anti-transit behavior. And I want to demonstrate what it is that needs to be done. This is not fun. I'm going to be honest. This is not it. Here's the 21. More hostile architecture. But, you know, I've got a bus. At least I have a bus. That's all that matters, right? All right. I don't know if you can hear me, but we have arrived. Downtown Salem. This is the downtown transit center as they've deemed it. Chariots administers, I believe, about, give or take, 20-ish routes. They go from Dallas to Wilsonville to Gates. They're a crucial link in Salem and the Willamette Valley. I'd like to demonstrate one of the routes I'm taking today, which is the 1X. It's a route administered by 2 agencies. You've got Smart, Ride Smart, which is Wilsonville Area Transit, and Chariots, which is where I am right now. It's similar to, if you look at the Route 80X up in Whatcom County, Washington, administered by the Skagit Transit and Whatcom Transit area. And I would just like to highlight the transfers, what it takes to get here, what it means. I had today to take an 11:39 bus to take a 12 o'clock bus. That is a 21-minute difference. Maybe if we looked at upgrading our frequency, upgrading our routes, upgrading our ways to convey people, we'd have better frequencies. We'd have better ways to get away. We'd have better ways to not have a car. And I'd also like to demonstrate something pretty funny to me. This here is Bay S. That was the route route 60 and 70X. That route was crucially cut last December, and Salem, Oregon has no link anymore to Lincoln City, Oregon. We have to either head all the way up to Portland and go to Tillamook. That's a $15 fare one way for the information. And second, you could go all the way down to Newport via Albany. There's no connection via local transit. You have to book a point or book an Amtrak. But I'll show you something as well. Is one of Smart Transit's many routes. It's the 1X to Salem and to Wilsonville, providing a link between those two cities. Big for commuters, big for people like me who want to get away. And I'll demonstrate and I'll show next what it's like to take this route, what it's like to try to get from Wilsonville without the west. I'm Parker. This is
Melody.
Nice to meet you, Melody.
Nice to meet you.
I was telling Melody that I'm a transit advocate. I try to advocate for public transportation, and I'm here with her on the Smart 1X. And I wanted to ask her, I guess, a question about what she thought of Smart and what she likes to do for Smart and what she thinks about it.
Well, I came to work here after being in the medical field, and I interviewed, and I liked their motto so much about, you know, really taking care of people, providing great customer service, which I believe they do. They do all they can to get people where they need to go. They have Dollar Ride, where they take people that qualify for that service all over town to get their duties done, whether it's shopping, hair appointment, doctor appointment. And I just think, I wish I would have bought a house in Wilsonville. So it's just a great place for the community to get people where they need to go, and they really try to improve. Sometimes it takes time, especially since COVID, but we're moving forward. Things are going well. And I wish I, like I said, bought a house in Wilsonville, so I could use this in a couple years.
I appreciate it, Melody. Thank you so much for what you do, and I appreciate you. Thank you. You have a great day. All right, so this is Wilsonville. This is the transit-oriented development I was speaking about, working on it. It's beautiful. This station is relatively nice for a suburban area with a lot of commuters, and you can see the old Bud rail cars there, and you can see the next bus I'm on. Is a pretty cute cutaway, let's just say that. It's a nice transit center for what it's worth. Trees, and you've got the West Station over there, and you've got all the fun things, you know? And it's important to highlight different transit centers. The stark contrast between Chariots and Wilsonville. And it's definitely a stark contrast, and it's definitely hot out here. So let me hop on this bus and then we'll see you in Tualatin. Hi, I'm Parker. This is
Karen.
Nice to meet you, Karen.
You too.
She administers routes for Smart, which is this funny little cutaway bus behind us. And I'm meeting all Smart riders today. Karen, Melody, they're all super kind women. They're the backbone of our transportation society, and I really appreciate what she does. I wanted to ask her a couple questions. I guess maybe just one question, maybe two. Don't want to take up much of her time, but I just wanted to ask her, why do you like driving for Smart? And what do you think is going to be the future of Oregon regarding transportation?
I love driving for Smart because Smart is extremely customer service oriented, and we really appreciate everybody who rides with us. I'm hoping that Oregon public transportation opens up. I'm highly in favor of good trains between different cities, and with any luck, our legislature will take that into consideration and get us some powerful and economical transportation.
Definitely. I appreciate your time, Karen. Thank you so much for what you do. You have a great day. Met some operators that carry us here in Oregon. I want to show a few things. This is an amazing parking ride, full of stroads. Look at this. Parking lots on parking lots. And there's Interstate 5 right behind me. It's honestly fun to see what happens in the state of Oregon. We neglect people like me, and we neglect to see, I can't get anywhere. Look at this. Look at how big this intersection is. It's a massive intersection, maybe, let's say combined six lanes, 7. And it's definitely fun to be out here. 100 degrees, pavement. It's awesome. I love it so much. But, you know, we can get better. And truly, I think it is what we need. And it's hot out here. And it's just, this soaks it up. This pavement is not what we need. We don't need pavement. We need walkability. We need transit. We need everything we have. Well, we came back to the Stroads. Nice 4 lanes behind me, big intersection. But another thing I'd like to illustrate, paint a picture of, is look at how beautiful this stop is. You've got a stop sign, right? Looks like Chariots, maybe. Boom. You have a bus shelter. Isn't that amazing? It's the simple things, don't you think? And you even have stop signs. You have live tracking. You know where your bus is, when it's coming, what route it is. It's amazing. It's amazing the simple things that we can provide for riders that helps us, to help us understand and to accommodate us. And I want to thank TriMet. Look at these frequent routes, the 76, you get the 96, and you just have something. I don't have to hide on the side of the road by a little pole. I can sit down, enjoy, even maybe read a book. Shade. It's the simple things for riders like me. I have taken the 76. 76 is a pretty amazing route. They've just extended as well to the Oregon City Transit Center via 205 in Portland. And it's a beautiful place. You know, we need to reiterate that idea of third places, and we need to reiterate the idea of getting out and about without using a car. I got here, you know, fairly easy, fairly quick, and fairly carefree. And I'm in a shaded place. It's beautiful. I've got water behind me. I've got happy kids, you know. We can have these things without having stroads. I am here within 30 minutes of being by that stroad. And I think it's important to reiterate the core values of transit and what they can do for us. And I don't think everything is cut and dry. It is not. It is not. We need to have a bus here, there, and there. We can have buses to third places. We can have buses to church. We can have buses to places that make sense. And I'm glad. I'm happy. And TriMet is an amazing organization, and I'm grateful for what they've been doing. And think about what we can have. Another great example I'll say about just how we can close down streets. I mean, look at this. You've got cars everywhere, surface lots and all this, but then you have this. Places where you can have dinner. The roads are closed. You can chalk, you can paint, you can sit down and have a drink. Within 10 minutes of a TriMet station, you don't have to drive. Let us prioritize places like this. See, this is what we can have. It's pretty nice though. Nice art fixture and water installation, and then if I walk up here, come with me along these nice bushes. This is a transit stop. This is a TriMet area, and this is what we can have. Look at this. There's a train coming as well. Let me get it. Oh. Here we go. TriMet to Hillsboro. I just hopped off that Blue Line train. Here's another one coming. Look at this. Frequency matters. Multiple trains matter. And it's the diversity. And it's just like amazing to see. You've got TriMet, and you've got a beautiful repainted or rewrapped, I'm unsure. And then you walk maybe 500 feet and boom, you're in the woods. It's amazing. The diversity of this system. I could be in Tualatin and in a whole different part of Washington County, and I'm still in Washington County, still on TriMet. Still, that puts us in that view. It still hammers to the point that this is important. This matters. This is another third place. I've visited multiple third places today. And this is amazing. This is truly, truly something we can work on. Something we can better with. Something we can have. Good evening. It's been a hot day. You can see that I'm rather sweated out, let's just say that. But I think that's another highlight of why. You know what I mean? It's September 5th of 2024, and it's 96 degrees. Let me reiterate that for you. 96 degrees in September. When I was a kid, it was fall time, and it was leaves are falling and all that. And this is why I'm out here, trying to spread this message, trying to speak to these operators, and I'm trying to be someone whose voice can be heard. You can see behind me that clearly the stop sign is not working. However, you can look it up on your phone. And I'm here at the Hall/Nimbus West station for a train that doesn't run as frequent as it should. And I'll reiterate that, and I'll put that in people's minds as much as possible. We need more service on this line. We need more service, and we need more trains heading that way, heading all the way down to Salem. And rightfully so. We need it because if I weren't here or I was on a weekend, I'd be completely screwed. I would be in a whole different boat. And that is something I'm going to say, and that is something I'm going to say forever. We need better service. We need better in general. And we can extend the West without much. We have money. We don't need to be spending $62 million on an interchange project. We don't need to be spending this money to expand 217. We need to put light rail down 217. We need to put the West to Salem. We need to have transit because of this today, because of what I've said today, and because what I'm saying. I've had a day of speaking to operators, speaking to users of TriMet, speaking to people, and it's just that heartfelt connection you get with people to show that this is used. This is taken all around Washington County, Multnomah County, Clackamas County, the 3 counties that make up the Tri and TriMet. People use it, people want it, and people need to realize, and the people that I'm considered a constituent need to recognize that we're people too. We don't have a car, or we need to get to our appointments, or we need to go to pick up our daughter at elementary school. We need better for our future. And I want to reiterate that, because look at this station. It is small. It's kind of sad. And we need to sort of recognize, and I'll say this again and again and again and again, I sound like a broken clock, but I am frustrated. I want better for our future. I want better for kids if I have them. I want better for my sister. I want better for people. I just want better for Oregonians. And if we can't have that, I will keep advocating. I will be on people's sides. I will be speaking to operators. I will be the one who sticks their neck out for you. Because this matters. You matter. We all matter. Thank you. Weird little commuter rail. Looks a cool looking thing. Right. I made it back to Salem. Undisclosed location around me. But I want to reflect on today and what today was. And you can clearly see today, it was a long day, let's say. And Oregon's transportation system feels a lot like Chappell Roan song I like to listen to. Good luck, babe. And it definitely is in that manner. Because good luck, you know? You miss your West train, you're stranded. You miss your 2X, you're stranded. You miss these trains that connect our crucial parts of our community, and you're cut off. You are put in a situation where you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I want to reflect upon that. And I want to reflect upon what we can get better. Definitely need better service on the West. Definitely need extension on the West. We definitely need better infrastructure, better bike lanes, better bus lanes, better everything for the whole state of Oregon. And I don't want to focus on solely Western Oregon. As someone who's visited Eastern Oregon and seen the marvels and the wonders of the Blue Mountains and Deadman Pass and the beautiful features of the state that we have, from Brookings down to Pendleton, down to McDermott, I've seen this whole state. And transportation equitability means everything for everyone. I want more service for the city of Elgin, Oregon. I want more service for the city of Brookings, Oregon. I want more service for Klamath Falls. I want more service for everyone. And that's what I want to put as today, as the motif, as my theme. I want better transportation for everything. I want it all. Today was just a little bit
of a bigger picture. Portland has everything. They have the grocery stores, they have the medical clinics, they have everything someone needs. But if you or your loved one is stuck in, let's say, McMinnville or the Dalles or all the way out in Forest Grove, you might be out of luck. You might be forced to drive, pay for insurance, pay for a car payment, risk your life as car fatalities are high. And I want to come back to all this and just say, give me more. Give me a future that I can look forward to. Give me something that I can be happy of, that I can be proud of. Give me something that looks like Paris or looks like Singapore. Frequent service, better infrastructure, happy people. I want to be happy. And in order for that to happen, you need to unlock better transit. You need to unlock something for others. So today, we definitely had a long day, but we are people. We have gone from being apes to being people who created everything. And I want to say that again. Thank you. If you don't listen, well, I hope you do. But I want to reiterate everything, what I just said. And thank you, Congresswoman Salinas, Federal Senators Jeff Merkley and Ron Wyden, to my state level people, Deb Patterson and Paul Evans. Hear me out. I'm the future. What can I say that means something to you? And to my city level, to Mayor Hoy, and to my city council members, how can we make Salem better? How can we give us better bike lanes? How can we give us better infrastructure? How can we make the city more nicer? And finally, I want to give a shout out to everyone who helped me today. From Karen to Melody to the TriMet writers and the TriMet operators who shed a new light on transportation for me. And I just want to reiterate, and I just want to overall cover, say thank you. And as Chapel Roan once said, and to finish it off, you got to be hot to go. HOTTOGO. Thank you.